Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I've got a diamond painting kit up for you. If you recognise the envelope, yeah, it is a Diamond Art Club. So I'm doing this for the 26 for 26 diamond painting challenge, started by Shy Shenanigans. I always trip over that name. I will link her channel below if you want to check out the ins and outs of that challenge. So basically on my own challenge video, where I selected, my 26 canvases, I had 2 Margaret Morales and I could not decide which one to kit up first. That everybody decided for me. So you are about to see the reveal. So Ainefel won, and so this is what I will be kitting up today. Let's get rid of that for a start. So this painting is, what is this, 56 by 71. So she's okay. She's a decent size, but she's not crazy big. And it has 57 colours, 3 ABs. It's got the old ABs numbers where it was below 50. And we've got 3 fairy dust, and we've got one 6000 number, which is like one of DAC's own colours. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing it in this case. This is 1 tray, so I had to buy some more storage because I did not have enough after all that. So what I bought, hang on, let me just move this. You can just see it here. I bought one of the art dot cases. So this is the, I'll put a picture on screen because you cannot see it under the camera. But this is the art dot 240 case. I already have one of these. I have the one in black. But I thought, as I'm getting an identical case, I thought I'll get one in a different colour. It's got a little penguin on it. I love it. Yeah, so basically why I like these, get it out of the way again. The reason why I like that particular case is because each one of these trays is 80 pots. It's like the screw top ones. And so I can have 3 kits in one case, usually, because most paintings are below 80 colours. So that is what we're doing. We're safe. We have got 57 colours. So I can do a few extra pots for some of the colours that have got, a lot. And yeah, well, anyway, enough talking. Let's get started. Shall I zoom you in a little bit as well? Let me get you in. It shows my shiny washi tape that way. Anyway, I will move this out of the way when I get started proper. I've just got it here for the moment because what I was going to say is we're going to do this a little bit different from what I usually do. So if you know with me, I often get quite confused. And what I do is I'll cut off the bag and pour in the drills, and then I'll throw away the bag and realise I've not put the sticker on the pot. So I'm like, oh, I need to figure out what colour it is. Anyway, somebody said to me in the comments, why don't you put the stickers on first? And then you've always got the stickers on the pots. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'd love to say that I'd never thought of that. But I've watched other people kit up that way. And I don't know, I'm just not very smart. So when it comes to my own kitting ups, I forgot that was an option. But we're going to do that today. So I'm going to put every sticker on first. I'm just going to move these drills out the way. So I've got a bit more extra room, and I'm just going to turn you that way because I am right-handed, and I just find it easier. As you can see, though, I have put washi tape on every pot, so I don't have to deal with peeling it off at the end when I'm done with the painting and I'm left with all that goo. It's a lot easier to get washi tape off. And yes, sometimes it can peel up, but you know what? Sometimes these labels can peel up as well, so I feel like it's not any worse. So we're going to just quickly do this. This should be faster as well, I think. Not that I do anything fast, but we're going to try and do it faster. Oh, look, what have I done? Come on. Oh, it's because it's still tied to I haven't made the cut properly. Yeah, I don't do anything fast. So if you're new here, welcome. Oh, look, this one's ripping as well. Stop it. For some reason, it's not been cut off. Can you see, like, where it's just there? But look, it's peeled it up because it was not coming up. Rude. Yes, but oh my god, I get so distracted. So welcome to my channel. If you found me, because I did have a few people find me from that 26 for 26 video where I selected my canvases. If you've not seen it, I'll leave a link in the description, but also at the end of the video, if I remember, I'll mention it. But I will leave a link at the end of the video to, that video. Leave a link at the end of the video to the video. I can say words. So, yeah, this was one that I did put up for the vote, as I say. And Ainefel won. It was actually a pretty close contest. I mean, it was very, the other one was dark Lilith. I can't remember if I said that at the start. So one was very dark and one was very sort of pastel coloury. So there was very different selections. So you'd think one would come like more obvious to the lead, but it wasn't. It was pretty close run thing in the end. I mean, that was only at the weekend. This is, what's the day today? Wednesday. And I only posted that up like on, when did I do that? Thursday or Friday, can't remember. I've been asleep since then. I can't be expected to remember things like after I've been asleep. But yeah, welcome if you joined me from that video, and if you're new here today, then thank you for joining me, and I will leave a link to that. I'm repeating myself already. I cannot brain. You'd think I'd stop it. That's picked up number 30. Can you see that? Now I've got to pay attention. We all know that paying attention isn't one of my strong suits, but it is what it is. But hopefully, let's just get through this. It does feel quicker, like, because I'm not having to pick up the leaflet each time. Why have I not thought of this before now? Right, do you know what? Let me just rip this off. Get rid of that. I can stick on my foot later or something like that. Do you ever find things like that? Like something sticky? I mean, the obvious one is drills as well. It's like I'm always finding drills. It's just like I find drills that I didn't even know I'd spilt. I'm like, how did that get there? I wasn't even working on that colour this week, so it's obviously been something from who knows when. Did see a post. I was telling someone about this in real life. I'd seen somebody post somewhere that listen, come on, let it go. They'd gone on vacation, and it was like 2 days later or something, and they'd been on a plane and everything, and they found one in their hotel room. It just made the journey with them. They're persistent little things, and it's because you can't feel them. They're so lightweight, but they stick to you, and then it's like they hitchhike. I swear they're like little gremlins. They have a little life of their own. Where is the weirdest place you found a diamond painting drill? Nothing as exciting as going on holiday with me. I find them on my feet quite a lot. Like if ever I want to, if I know I've dropped some drills, but I can't see them, then I just take my socks off and walk around. My feet are like magnets, so I always find them eventually. Where else? I find them in the shower, like just sitting in the bottom of the bath or whatever. So I have no exciting stories to tell about road drills. So what are we going to talk about today? Well, I suppose as most people here may be, well, I say most people, some people may be here because of 20 for 26. So let's talk about that for a little bit more. It's going really well. So it's been a week. It's not even been a week, actually. It's been 6 days, I think, at this point. And actually no, it is a week. I can't remember, 6 or 7 days. Never mind me. But it's been around a week, and I've already got 4 ticks off my checklist. I mean, obviously I want to get back to the ones that I've ticked off and do more than just like one square. I know the whole point of it is to just kit up 26 kits and work. I'm not even sure the rules are very loose, because it's just like, just make sure you're doing things, do things, make sure you're working on your projects, sort of thing, and just like they're not just sitting in the cupboard. So if you just wanted to kit up 26 kits and that was it, you didn't even want to work on them, then I think that's actually fine, because you just make your own rules up. But obviously I don't want to make 2027 like this year is 26 for 26. I don't want 27 for 27 to be like to finish the 26 kits that I've started this year. So I would like to finish some things. I'm not the fastest of diamond painters, so it's not a given to finish. I mean, I came into this with like 11 whips, I think it was, in the end. Come on. But yeah, in my dream world, I would like to actually finish some of them. If for no other reason, I also want like the storage back, because I am not buying storage. Well, I don't want to. Right, that's that. I'm all done. Then I'm going to move this up here. I'm going to put this here, and I've got my spare labels for if I need to do more. I'm going to probably make a mess with the tumble dryer sheet. I think what I'm going to do, because I always have trouble with this, in that I lose control of the back So I put the drills in, and then like I spill some out the back. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm trying to get it obviously in the little pot, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to pour it in the tray. We're going to see how that works, because I've wiped the tray down, but hopefully that will get the static. So this is a continual work in progress for me, because I never get something that like my brain knows it should work, but I can never get it to work for me. So what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to pick up colours, and we'll put it in the, well, it's already in the right order, so I will do it. I can pull out the pot. So let's just do one packet, see what that feels, and then probably what I'll do, because there is a little pocket in that art dot case. I've got a review for the black one, I think. I don't know, I'll have a look. If I've got a review for the black one, I'll leave a description for that in the I'll leave a link to that in the description, that video. But I think it's got a little pocket in it, so I will, right, remember what I'm doing. First thing first, I'm going to cut the corner off. Second, we're going to pour the drills into the tumble dry sheet. There is a bit of static, but not too bad. Look, there's a few things stuck in there, but getting them out of the packet is half the battle. So I'm just going to do a gentle pat like that, and then I'm going to pour this. Look, there's one already trying to escape. This is why I cannot be trusted. I'm going to pick it out carefully, pour it in the tray, and hopefully that will be enough for me to not make a mess. Right, so that was 3841. 3841, where is it? 3841. And sorry, I always put the camera right in front of my head, like so that I don't actually stick my head in the frame. I'll just headbutt the camera, but it does mean I can't see anything over there just because there's a camera in my way. I'll peer around to the side. Oh, so this is pretty full, but that does give me an idea of what fits in. So we've got spare pots, got quite a few spare pots to be honest. So this is where the pen and paper will come in handy, and we'll go for 3841, and we'll grab an empty pot. And I think what I'll do is I'll just leave all these in order, and then the spare pots can go at the back. Oh look, I was so impatient I just rubbed that off. And this pen, the reason I use this pen is because it dries so quick. It's like India ink type thing. It's like permanent liner, so it dries quite quickly, but even I managed to smear it. Oh, so that went pretty well. A couple of little bits that are resisting their new home. Do you know what, I'll probably do that one first. Shall I? Oh, let's do that. I'm going to swap the caps. And what I'll do is I'll use the strays up first, and then that can be the spare at the back. I'll probably change my mind 5 times before the end of this video, but for now, that's what we're going to do. I'm even going to leave that on the side. Right, so next one we've got is 341. Now, I was going somewhere with something, wasn't I? Can't remember what I was talking about. Put that there. You can learn. Oh, what was I talking about? I know I was talking about the 21 for 21. Hopefully I didn't stop in mid-sentence. I probably stopped in mid-sentence. And you were like, finish the sentence. Actually, these aren't too staticky. I'm happy. So we will just pour this back into the tray. Don't fall out the back. Yeah, this could be the one. This could be the system that works for me. Having like the big area to pour the drills in, and not that little hole. But right, I should throw away the rubbish of the previous one. So that was 341. Where is that? There. And I think this should all fit. Yeah. So let me backtrack. We made the decision to do Ainefel. I don't know if I got past that actually, did I? Oh, come on, you can fit in. You can't fit in, so I'm going to have to do a pot for that. 341. So the question then is, what am I going to work on kit up after this? Because I think maybe that was what I was saying. It's going quite well. It's been a week. That's right. I was wibbling about whether it had been 6 or 7 days, because God forbid, like I could just like save the one thing and just leave it at that. No, I have to flip flop. It's like, is it 6? Is it 7? It's like, it doesn't matter. But I've worked on 4 canvases. Oh, I've got a blockage. Get out. There we go. I got wedged. And 4 different canvases. And then I was saying that, wasn't I, about how I wanted. Oh, right, see, I do not learn my lesson. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm overthinking this, like, to a massive degree. So we'll just put it in there. I'll sort it out on camera what I want to do. Right, rubbish. And 106. 106. Oh, this is an AB. Pretty AB. Here. And so the plan is obviously that I want to do more than just 1 square on each for this canvas, for me to consider this challenge done, because I'm not buying more storage. Anyway, I'm on track. I've done 4. I've got 4 ticks on my checklist, which I'll leave a link to that below. I did make a little checklist. So if you are doing this 26 for 26 challenge, I've got a physical checklist, and it's listed in my Ko-fi shop, obviously for free. But you can just download it and print it out, and then you've got a little. I think that's why I'm doing so well on this, because I'm getting that sweet little dopamine hit from, like, yeah, here's my list, tick, and it keeps me happy, keeps keeping my brain happy. Come on, you're gonna get, no, you're not gonna fit. So none of these ones. They're all similar weights. Diamond Art Club bags up by weight, so it means all of these are similarly not fitting in the thing. But soon it will start to fit, and then I won't have to worry. So 106. 6. I'm just going to take the lid off. We're going to let that dry. Hopefully I won't smudge it. And, oh, come on. It's not static. They're just getting wedged in the nozzle. Look, come on. Get out. He doesn't want to go. They don't want to go. They don't want to jump. I'm going to make them, because I'm a bully. Right. I don't know why I'm so flaky today. That's because my brain is jumping around all over the place with the excitement of the challenge. Let's just put it down as that, and not me just being dipsy. But yes, what's happening is, like, I'm getting this real nice dopamine hit from my checkbox, and so I'm not just, oh look, that's another 106. So where's that spare gone? Oh, do I want to see if I fill that up? Then I'll need a 3rd pot. I'm not going to do it. I'll add the 3rd pot in later, because I don't know, because storage is such a struggle. I had this brainwave, because you can see here, I've got all these pots that are currently unused, and some of them will be used. But if I have like 10 left at the end, and I've got other paintings kitted up in, because I use the same system for everything mostly, and if I save them pots, and I get the spare pots that I'm not using from the other ones, and then I get the spare pots from the 3rd kit, then I'll get a little shoebox or something, and I'll put all the spare pots, and I can kit up something else. See, because I am smart, and I'm not buying, I don't want to buy loads of storage. 6010, 6010, which is up here. So that's my plan. So I do want to use, I'm okay using the 2nd pot for a bag, but I don't want to get into the second, like the 3rd or 4th pots type thing, because I'm just going to put this on here. So I'm starting to wonder whether, oh look, there's an AB. He stayed behind. We're going to put him in. I don't mind using, yeah, the 2nd pot, but I don't want to use the 3rd and 4th, because I could use that 3rd and 4th for another project. So surprisingly, we're all on, the royal we are running to schedule, ahead of schedule, because I've got 6 weeks is my, well, roughly less than 6 weeks now. Less than 6 weeks till I do my mid-year in review, the 6-month review, because I don't do enough diamond painting for a whole year, every month sort of thing. But I can do a 6-month one, so that's what I'm aiming for. I've got 2 more canvases that I want to kit up before then. Look, this is all starting to fit in one pot now. Oops, he jumped out. Oh, he jumped out. It's not because it's static. I'm being too violent with the scissors. Now, I know I lost one. I don't know why I didn't put that straight in the pot. I saw it. Let's get it. You know when you catch one, it was just like on my t-shirt, and then when I saw it and I went to get the t-shirt, and it fell down, but it fell on my leg, so it's that delicate thing where you're just like, no, don't. I'm catching you. It's okay. I'm gonna get you. Right. Just me? Okay, probably. I'm starting to think I don't need. Right, so that's got 2 bags. Let's cut these bags. I mean, it would help. See, it helps if I just look ahead and just don't. Right, throw away that bag before I get confused. Right, 147. 147. Isn't that pretty? Look at this pretty lilac. Don't know how well it's coming out, but it's such a pretty lilac. Right, 147. So the goal now is I need to kit up 2 more paintings before that 6-week mark. 6 weeks going on 5 weeks now, because I will do that first week of July, and I'm ahead of schedule. I mean, this is the first kitting up, so that's not ahead of schedule, but like I figured it out. I only had to work on like 2 diamond paintings a week to, you know, to check off my list, and that's the schedule. So as I'm on 4 in the first week, I don't know how excited I, you know, at the moment I'm really excited because it's a new challenge. Yeah, it's that honeymoon period, but hopefully I can get ahead enough so that even closer to the time, I won't have to have this like mad panic. It's like, oh no, there's 2 I haven't done, and I want to film my 6-month review, and I can't do it because I haven't done the thing. So yeah, we're aiming to be ahead of schedule, and then the next aim is to have three canvases kitted up. This is of which this is the first. The next one, I'm pretty sure the next one I'm going to do, what's this, 798. The next one I'm going to do is that mystery kit that I showed, because I've never done a mystery kit. Somebody commented, if you're watching, thank you, because you just the whole your comment just got me so excited. So they said they'd done that mystery kit and it was beautiful. I'm going to try this without a dryer sheet because I don't think there's static. So we're going to give it a go. Like the static that's there is like inside the packet, but it's not transferring into the tray. So we'll just see. We'll just try with one direct to tray and see if they leak everywhere. 798. But yeah, they said they'd done it and that it was like gorgeous, and I'm just like, I'm so excited. So I was already excited about the prospect of doing the mystery kit, but knowing that someone is right, let's get that. Oh, he does not belong there. Get this cream on out. Little hitchhiker. Yeah, so but having someone comment and say that they, oh, there was another pink one in there. He's in there now. Just got me doubly excited. I'm very excitable. Apparently, this whole challenge is just like quite exciting me. Okay, it is a bit sticky in the tray, so I will stick with the tumble dryer sheet. We had a few leap out without me causing them to leap out. So yeah, I'm definitely. I think. Look, I say I definitely, and then the very next words out of my mouth are I think. No, I definitely will be kitting up the mystery kit next. 353, just one of those. But I don't know what I'm going to kit up third. I'm between Petra, which is my Dreamer Designs kit, the pink parrot, if you remember that, and I've got loads of extra special drills to add to that, like dust drills, because I think it's going to look pretty on all the feathers, like extra shimmer. And or the only thing that holds me back about wanting to do Petra is because 353, it's because it's another square, and everything is squares. I need to get a round in there somewhere. So it's either, well, I do have that. If you watch the video, if you remember, I had the Puffy Gator, that lion, which is fairly small. I can't remember what it is. Maybe something like a 50 by 50, something like that. So it's not the biggest thing. And it had a lot of colour blocking. So it only had 42 colours for that. And I have like the little pill pot ones, which is 56. So I have more pill pots than I do colours, which means I can add up, like for the background, 3835. for the background, which was very blocky, I can do multiple pots, so it wouldn't actually be that bad to do. 3835, 3835. It's not my ideal choice for a bigger painting. Usually I use MP and pill pots for you know, like snack size ones, apart from like my giant cross stitch conversion, because that has 200 colors. I'm just like, I cannot be dealing with a large storage system for 200 plus colors. It would break me. 3835. So yeah, ironically, I either use it for very, very high color count kits or very low color count kits. So I think I might try for a fourth painting if I can get. If I could do that Puffy Gator one in the small storage, that would be my round. And then, if I'm doing okay for time, if I'm still before that 6 week mark, I'll be ahead of schedule and I can kit up a fourth one, which would be Petra. That's the thing I'm thinking at the moment. But I might be getting over ambitious. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's one kitting up a week with room to spare, so it is possible. It just needs to be me to be organised. 3835. Right, which not one of my strong points. We're a bit all over the place. The fact that I'm making plans at all is just like this is not out of my character. Yeah, not out of my character, not in character. You know, like lots of you keep like your logbooks, or sometimes you bullet journal, and like it's amazing. I love watching videos where people are bullet journaling and stuff like that for their paintings. But I've tried that, and I do like 2 pages, and then it's just like, yeah, it just gets stuck in the cupboard. I did make a sort of semi logbook because I was getting lots of stickers. You know, where is that thing? Where? Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, here. You know, you get like these stickers with the paintings, and I had nowhere to put them all. So Z369. I had nowhere to put them all, so I did make a sticker book of sorts. I must get back to that. It was like a kind of logbookish. It was just basically a sticker book, but I did occasionally put, like, if I remembered the date where I'd finished the painting or something like that. Oh, why are these drills? It's always 2. There's 2 drills that always get stuck in the nozzle somehow. Behave. So I need to update that. I might do that in one of my bonus videos. You know, my member content. You can either become a member or you can come to the Discord. Discord is free. Members, 369. Members, obviously, that's the YouTube memberships. I've only got 1 membership level, and it's the cheapest I could do. But you know, not everybody likes Discord. But if you are on Discord, then check me out. 3746. It's very small, cozy. I'll not pretend otherwise. I'm also the worst promoter of my own things. 3746, because I'm like, yeah, come to the Discord, and you know, I would like it to be a community, but at the same time, I don't want to feel like I'm bullying people to make you know, to comment. Sometimes people just like to lurk, so if you just want to come and lurk, that is okay. And if that means I'm the only person ever talking in there, that's also okay. If you just want to lurk, you can just listen to me. But that's where I post my bonus content. What was that? 3746. So I will probably update my logbook in a video soon. I just need to. I'm a bit obsessed with this 26 for 26 at the moment, so it's very distracting. But I do intend. I know what I'm like. I will calm down. Oh, come on, stop. I will calm down, and then other things will creep back into the agenda that will not be related to this. But for now, it's all about the 26 of 26. Right, next one. 3328. Now, of course, I will be posting. Like, I do a vlog every month or so ish. Depends. I do a vlog, and it's like when it gets to about 20-30 minutes long, then you know, it's just little snippets. So when it gets to a certain length, I think, oh right, let's post it up. So I will be posting up in the vlogs my progress on this challenge as well. 3328. Give that a little pat while I look for the pot. Where was it? Go blind. 3328. There we go. And what do you call that symbol? I call it the hourglass. The hourglass symbol, the egg timer. It's funny, sometimes I do see people like on Facebook groups and they're like, what do you call this one? And what do you call this one? And everybody's got their own little names for like symbols. And sometimes they match mine. Sometimes I'm like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. That is not an egg timer. Or maybe they call it a bow tie. Right. I'm going to use this pen, these scissors. Sorry, I don't know why I said pen then. Well, I do know why. I was looking at my pen. I was thinking, is the pen better for poking through the gap? And I say what I see sometimes. 3328. So are you doing the challenge? I know some people are. Oh, there's less one behind. 3328. But that goes back. Nothing escapes. I do cross-stitch conversions. So, like, no drill escapes. That'll go in somewhere. Right. Yeah, because like I say, I did do that checklist. So I can see people have been downloading it, which is really cool. Because I don't think, obviously there are a lot of creators doing it. But, yeah, it's fun to see other people doing this challenge. 761. Right, let's first things first. Let's put it in the tumble dry sheet. One. This is working for me. I've had a couple of times where I've put the empty bag there and then I'll put the next empty bag there rather than throw it away. Because, but mostly, touch wood. I'd say touch this, but this is like a vinyl tablecloth. So that's definitely not wood. I'll touch my head. Touch wood for luck. I'm not just putting the mockers on it by saying it's all going to plan. But this is all going very smoothly. I like this. I'm going to do this. If I can remember to do it, I will put the stickers on first. Every time. Though it does help when... there's still one in there. Is that it? Bit of trash. Oh no, there's another one. There we go. I don't know why I didn't put that straight in the tray. Right, so that was 761. 761. It's there. Yeah, though it is helping that there isn't that much static. So I'm not having to do a lot of patting through the tumble dry sheet. Which makes life so much easier. And I'm not the fastest. Usually I'm like... Well, we haven't had a spillage yet. Let's put it that way. That's another thing. Touch wood. Just like... Usually there's a spillage of some form. I knock the pot over. I drop the packet. That's like something will go... So we're doing well so far. We're doing very well. 760. Right, that was its neighbour. Put that there ready. But yeah. Thank you to the person who suggested I do it this way after seeing my last struggle bus, because it reminded me. I think these things by myself, but I don't always action. But when somebody says something, then it kind of sticks in. I remember a bit more. I don't remember my own stuff, but I remember other people's stuff. Right, 760. Here we go. But yeah. Also, when I was saying about I want to do Petra because she's parrot, it reminded me earlier, and I forgot to say it because butterfly. I was just like off on the ramble on something else. But I saw that weirdest thing. Now I live in London, and so there are a lot of weird things that happen in London, and usually I'm not surprised by it. But this one, 598. This one I was surprised. It only happened yesterday. I was out just going to the shop to pick up a couple of bits of groceries. And it's like a little shopping centre. Like in the UK, it's like it's quite normal to have like a grocery store in like a sort of mini shopping centre, and there'll only be like 15 shops in there in total, sort of thing. But it's like all housed in the one big building. So I was in the shopping centre walking through because it has two entrances. It has one end and one the other, and I've been somewhere else. So I came back through the shopping centre. Thought I'll pick up a couple of bits as I walk home. I know this. There he is. Look, they're sticking behind the foil. Haven't got them all. I think I've got them all. And so as I was walking towards the shop, I'm like, am I seeing things? Because I don't have the best eyesight for distance. Oh, look, there's a drill. What's this? Oh, do you know what? I'll put that to one side. But it looked like, yeah. I don't know where it came from. Perhaps when I'm editing on the video, I'll see where they come from and I can put it in the pot. But anyway, right. So I don't have the best eyesight. Like I can see, but things are a bit fuzzy at a distance. So I could see this really colourful thing, and it was coming towards me at like eye height. Like it was high up. It was not a colourful thing on the floor. It was coming to me eye height, and I was just like, "All right, don't stare, just because you're blind." Don't stare. You can figure it out when it's coming close to you, because I was walking one way and the colourful thing was coming the other way. And it was on someone's shoulder. And I'm like, is that real or is that a toy? Anyway, it was a parrot. It was a macaw. It was a beautiful bird. Really old one as well. You could tell it was like an adult bird. It was like he was full-sized, all-out macaw. Gorgeous. And the guy was just walking towards me. It was like obviously like his pet parrot. Like it wasn't tied down or anything. You know, there was no lead on it or leash. 598. So that get rid of that. It was sitting there of its own free will. From what I know of parrots, which is not very much, I have to say, but what I do know of parrots is I've heard they are quite possessive of like their owners. So it's not actually unusual for like a parrot to like be quite, you know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, look, see, I forgot already. I forgot what I was doing. That's how excited I was at seeing a parrot, because it's definitely not something you see every day. And anyway, so yeah, I was like, is it real? I thought it might be a stuffed toy, because he was quite old, so you know he could have just been a little bit eccentric, but no, it was a real parrot. So a real macaw. So I came home to my other half. Oh, that's stuck on the outside of the pot. Well, my other half was not here, but when my other half come home, nearly spilt that. When my other half come home from work, look, you can see the static because I poured it straight in, so it is making a difference. I might have to put a tumble dry sheet in that afterwards. When he came home from work, I'm like, you'll never guess what I saw today, because I saw a parrot on my screen. I forgot initially, and then I saw a parrot. It's funny when you don't think about it, you don't realise. But when obviously it was in my subconscious, and like I keep seeing parrots everywhere, one way or the other. So yeah, I was like, you'll never guess what I saw today. It's like, well, give me a clue. I'm like, well, it was alive. It's like, all right, was it like a dog? I was like, he's like a cat on a leash. I'm like, no, higher up, smaller and higher up. And it was on the shoulder. He went, a parrot. I went, how do you know that? And he's seen the parrot, like not in the shopping centre like I did. He was on the bus the other week, and the guy was sitting there on the bus as if it was the most normal thing in the world. And this parrot apparently was just, everybody was coming up because he was upstairs, and everybody was coming up. What was that? 3811. 3811. And everybody was going to the top deck of the bus. 3811. Come on. No. And as everybody was coming upstairs, this parrot was just giving everybody the eyeball. And it was very funny to watch. But he did wonder whether this parrot was like gonna get, you know, annoyed, because he was looking a bit territorial. But yeah, so apparently this guy goes around all the time with his parrot. It wasn't just like a one-off. It's just like, where I go, my parrot goes. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because, you know, even by London standards, 3811. Because we do have some weird stuff here. I'm not going to lie. Just like, you go out and you see all sorts. Trust me, all sorts. But I've never seen a parrot on someone's shoulder like that. Right, Z772. 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 Right, we're going to do it right this time. I'm going to put this on the tumble dryer sheet. See, I know how I should do things, but how remembering to do it the right way is a whole other ball game. Get out. Is there anything? Yeah, no, I knew there was still more in there. They stick to this foil. I don't know what it is, like with the ink or something. I don't know. Maybe it's heat pressed, but they always get stuck behind that foil. Right, into the tray. So yeah, that's been my exciting week so far. Just like, it's Wednesday. There's still time for more exciting things to happen. But for now, that's the excitement of my week. 772. Have you ever seen anything like that? No. It's just like weird animals, pets that people have, just like out in them. You think it'd fly away? No. I wonder if it ever does fly away, but it just comes home. Or like back to his shoulder. It might go fly up in the tree as he's walking past. You know, like if you walk with a dog off the leash, sometimes they'll run off and like have a sniff at some things, and you know, but then they always come back. I wonder if it's like that. That'd be quite cool. He's obviously quite well known. I wonder if he, because obviously he was on the bus, so he was going somewhere. So I wonder if he lives near me, or whether he lives at like the opposite direction that my other half saw him going, sort of thing. Because I have never seen him before. Right, that is 128. Another AB. It's so pretty. It's a really pretty pink. Right, no, tray. Tray, so you don't spill them. And then tray to pot, so you don't spill them. I mean, it's an extra step. I know some people go straight from bag into pot, but or straight from the dryer sheet. I'd love to say I'm a responsible adult, can be trusted, but I'm not. But today it's going quite well. I have quite a lot of drills here, though. I keep doing all these pops, and it doesn't feel like it's going down. So I must have a lot of multiples, because I'm on the small pots now. But I feel like I've got another train of drills that's got lots of duplicate colours, like bags. So hopefully I'll just whiz through them. 3354. 3354. Because there is only so long I can talk about parrots. And I did not make a list of like I don't script my videos, obviously. But I don't, sometimes if I'm doing a whip and chat, I'll make a little list of things just to remind me, because otherwise I'll come out and I was like, oh, I was going to say that, and I forgot. Shock news, I forget things all the time. So sometimes I do have a little list. Like, sorry if you, I'm not sure. I've got my mic on today, but I'm not sure if you just heard my dishwasher going off. It was peeping at me like crazy. There's this thing going on with my energy company. And it's like a switch on event. And they've been doing it the last couple of weeks. I assume it's because of what's happened with the oil around the world and all this sort of thing. So what they're asking people to do, look, that's such a perfectly lined, look at them lines. They're really straight. Just, I can't get them out the nozzle. Come on. But yeah, so what my energy company has been doing the last few weeks is having a switch on time. So if you go on what would be like off peak times energy wise, and to do your chores that you would otherwise do like at different times of the day. 3, that's rubbish, right? So that's what I've been doing. So today my energy company was doing it between 1 and 3. If I used more electricity than I normally would between 1 and 3, then they actually pay me money. It's not very much money. It's like 10p, 15 cents, that sort of thing. Just for using an extra, few watts in off-peak time instead of peak time. I'm like, all right. So before I came on video, I did my hoovering. What do you call it? Vacuuming. I know, I'm aware of it. Like the UK, we use hoover as a verb. So, we do the hoovering. It is not a brand name. It's just like that's the word we use for vacuuming. And I only know that because, obviously I talk to a lot of American people. Right, 3687. 3687. And I'm like, why are you saying Hoover? I don't know why I was shaking the pot like that. I haven't put the drills in yet. Idiot. But yeah, so I know. So basically, I did my vacuuming because I am bilingual and I can speak English and American. How about that? But yeah, so I hooved up while it was the thing. And what time is it? 2:45. Oh no, the kids will be coming out of school soon. If you hear lots of screaming, because it's like a primary school. 3687. I've done that. I don't know what you call that in the States. Maybe junior. I don't know. They're from basically sort of 6 to 11-year-olds, something like that. They get very excited, especially as it's a bit sunny today. So yeah, if you hear some screaming, it's not me spilling drills. Oh, this one's got some static. I can see it bouncing around in there. Oh no, there's some spill. I thought I'd cut all the way through. I have not cut through all the way through. I've got drills everywhere. Hang on, get them all on this thing. Fortunately, because they were so staticky, like they all kind of they went across the table, but then they all they all stuck to me when I rubbed my hand over them. So there are some advantages. But we had my spill. Let's consider that out the way with. All is fine. Right, 3712. 37. Where is my 37s? 3712. Okay. Oh, there's another rogue one still in there. Get out. Oh, that's true. Oh, if I ever had a clue what I was. Why can't I get that lid off? If I ever had a clue what I was talking about at the best of times, it's gone now. I have no idea. What was I talking about? Screaming kids? Probably. Apart from that, it's actually starting to get a bit dull out there. I know the weather is a bit flaky this week. It's weird. Like last weekend, I think the Friday or the Saturday, it was 10 degrees. I can't remember what that is. I think it's like, I don't know, mid-50s. It was cold. Like we had our heating on. Anyway, I noticed the forecast for Friday is like 26 degrees. By Sunday and Monday, it's 28 degrees. So that's like mid-80s. So it's like the weather is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So we've gone from having our heating on to, I'm going to have to go straight to air conditioner. Like usually I don't bother with my air, because in the UK, you don't have air conditioning as standard in homes here. Like we had to buy a unit, so 797, which we did a couple of years ago when summer started to get too hot. It wasn't always like this. Like in 15, 20 years ago, it was just like, well, there's another orange one. I can't remember what the number was. Let me on the video. No. So, yeah, we bought an air conditioning unit to try keep us sane, because we had one really bad year where it was like 40 degrees, which I think is about, is it that high 90s? Maybe in 100. I don't think it's broken 100 mark. But it's getting it got really close. And I live in a flat, and above the flat is a loft, and inside the loft is lots of insulation. And our insulation here isn't the smart kind, which like holds in heat and reflects heat in the summer. It's just the old-fashioned kind that holds heat, and that's all it does. So like that year, it was so hot, and I got up because I couldn't sleep. My other half, he gets up for work at like 4:30. So he got up and I got up, and it was 45 degrees in my flat at 4 a.m. It's just like, yeah, no, we need an air conditioning unit, because it was just like, it was literally, we were being baked. But it just, even though the sun had gone down, it just held on to that heat, because that was its job. It's insulation. It holds the heat. In winter, it's great. It's just like, in winter, I have no problems at all. Holds in all the heat and stays there. So even I can have the heating off during the day. If it's just me in the flat, it has to be very cold for me to consider that. Most of the time, like middle of winter, there's no heating on during the day. It's only when it goes after dark, and it drops even more. But yeah, anyway, so I don't know how I got onto the air conditioning thing. Right, how did I get? Oh, because we got the heat wave, because of the crazy weather. 3688. 3688. And you know what a Brit's like. We do like to talk about our weather for days on end. Talking about the weather, or standing in a queue, or the buses. Oh, these buses are terrible. You wait ages for one, then two come along at once. But we are very good at it. We're also very self-aware of it. We do take the mickey out of ourselves. Right. What have we got? We've got 3 in this chain. 597. I'm just going to cut up the chain, because we've still got these. And I'm hoping soon, because I've still got all these. All this. Oh, these look the same. You know what? I'm going to do this. For morale, I'm going to see what ones I've got multiple bags of. Right. Sorry for the rustling. I did not plan to tackle the snake. So we'll keep out one bag of this. Put 2 over there. It's rustling now, but I've spared you. This is future rustling I'm saving you. And 1 bag there. And one over there. What have we got? Oh, this is all fairy dust. Got 4 bags. Oh, yes, please. Right, a bit of that. 1 bag of that. Chuck the rest over there. That's the trouble with kitting up. It does get a bit, not messy exactly, but you go from that nice calm string of beads. Beads? I don't know why I said beads then. Drills. And like your pot. And it's just like, yeah, no. And then you start. And then there's empty bags everywhere. Spare pots everywhere. Right, this is 779. Plus also you're working on what you are currently to put up. And you know what? I love it. I do like a kitting up. It's bizarre. Before I got a really big kit, I always used to work straight out of the bags. Because there was all that little teeny tiny, you know, the cheapy kits. The kits we all used before we realised what diamond painting really has on whole, you know, on offer. 800, so I get 340. Is that 340 as well? No, that's 155. So yeah, I used to pretty much work out the bags, and I just used to put a little bit of washi tape over the corner so they wouldn't spill out, and it would be fine because I'd have completed it in like a few days. Right. Oh look, I've got loads of colours to go. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Well, we got rid of some of it. Now where was I going with that? I don't even know what I was talking about. Let's find this. Let's do the fairy dust. So, where was I going with that? Hang on, let me have a think. No, lost it. I know I was talking about, you know, complaining. But I can't remember what I was getting. I don't know what I moved on to, if anything. Right, let's get this in here. But this is taking a surprisingly long time for something that I thought was going to be faster because I put all the labels on. And I've not even had much trouble with static. How am I taking this long to do this? I do not know. I did have to clear up my spill, but that didn't take very long. Never mind. We'll manage. We're in it together. You might not be. She was just like, leave it to it. Oh, look, I need a second pot. All right. Oh, don't spill. Don't spill. Do not spill. I need an extra pot. Where is it? Let's go to that one. And my pen and paper was Z, or Z. Told you I could speak American. 3865. 3865. I'm going to leave that to dry. I'm going to put this in the pot. Pick up the ones I spilt. To be fair, that spillage wasn't that bad. I think what was worst about it is because that was one that had a bit of static. I'd literally just said before, I think. It's like, oh yeah, this one's got static. I can see him jumping in the pouch. Well, guess what they did? Given the opportunity, they jumped. Right. Set. Oh, I still smudged it. I don't know why it's not drying today. Usually it dries faster than that. I'm probably in my haste to do things. Right. Next. Ah! They was all stuck to the thing. Right. Little tinkers. Get there. Go. Alright. Gotcha. There is no escape. 340. Now where's my pot? And just make sure that I hadn't done a 340 because that colour looked very similar. It's 341. Oh, this is going to need 2 pots. I can feel how full the bag is. It's a lovely colour. Oh, I have to be careful though. This is a big pile. I think this might be like one of the heaviest ones I've done. Because it feels like a little mountain on my tumble dryer sheet. Get out. Is that everything? Got them. Right, let's just get it into the tray. First things first. Okay. One's sticking around. 340. Let's do this. I do need another pot, I can tell already. This is working out for me. I'm happy. I know it's not probably not the fastest, but I'm not fast at anything, so I don't mind that. I've made my peace for being one of life's plodders. I have people sometimes who give me like tips, which like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, please do give, if you see me do something, make a meal out of something, then please do give me tips. They're more than welcome. But you know, sometimes I hear the tip and I'm like, yeah, no, that's a good tip. I've tried that. It did not work for me. Things just sometimes. Well, this is, yeah, I knew this was more. This is nearly a whole second pot. Way more than I've got in the other. I think oh no, I tell a lie. Oh no, that's no, because the only reason that one's full is because I swapped the lids. That was the 3841. I should swap that back, since I've not done that since. Told you I'd make a flip and change my mind. Well, I say I changed my mind. I just forgot to do it every time afterwards. So we'll put that one back. But yeah, look, these are the ones that had the most drills in before now, and that's got way more. 340. Right, put that to one side. Yes. And this is 155, which also looks very similar. It's just a little bit darker. Tumble dry sheet. Get rid of the empty bag before I confuse myself, as if that would ever happen. Right, 155. Snip. Thing. And pour. Oh, this got static. No. Come on. You just have to get out of the bag. Once you're on the tumble dry sheet, everything gets better. Come on. Get off me. Right, first of all, is that all everything out? Yes. I'll just give that a little pat, I think, because that was particularly staticky. And then we'll pour it in, and hopefully it running along the fabric sheet will sort it out. They all come out. That's a good sign. So 155. So I don't know when I'm going to start this painting, because like everything in me is saying start it now. Just like, but it's very, I know it's going to be very confetti. That means I'll need to have all my colours laid out, you know, at once. So it means I usually do paintings like that, like on my dining room table, which is where I film, and not in front of my computer, which is where I diamond paint small projects and watch YouTube. Basically 155, because that's nearly always I diamond paint and I watch a YouTube video. And if I don't diamond paint, then I stop watching YouTube videos. I'm very fickle in that sense. I don't often watch. Same with colouring, because I have my colouring channel as well. And if I'm not colouring, then I don't watch many colouring videos. I do very occasionally do watch something, but not a lot. No, there. Rubbish. Right. What we got? Is that right? 819. Yeah, 819. Talking of symbols, lollipop. That is the lollipop symbol. If you think it's anything else, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm obviously right. It is the lollipop. It cannot be disputed. Oh, let's get rid of that empty bag before I confuse myself. Yeah. Symbols. Out you come. No, oh, this is a sticky one. Right, get out. Is that it? Got them all. Didn't I? No, I knew there was one. I heard it. And it came out on my labels. It was next to me. So some of them are a bit jumpy. Tray. Oh, get off. I'll give you a little pat. There we go. Peach. But yeah, if I don't often do paintings like this, just because it's a bit of a drill wrangle, because like, it's all in and out of the pots. Whereas if it's something smaller, I've got a bit of extra space. And if it's something that's blocky, then like I can just pull out, you know, 3 or 4 pots and just have them sitting there. And then I'll have the rest of the drills like off to the side, but they're more effort to get off, more effort to get. But because there's not a lot of colour changes, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it very often. 819. Right, 819. I'll just put a little thing underneath so I know I don't have an upside down pot. because that would be 618. Or it would be if I did a curly 9. I do not do curly 9s. Sorry, I'm losing the plot. This is what happens when I did not even have a list of things to talk about. I think I did ask you if you was working on this. What are you kitting up next? Let's go for that. It doesn't matter then if you're not doing 26 or 26. If you are working on a painting, what are you working on? Or what have you got planned next? Because not everybody has a stash. I dislike, like, there is this certain attitude. I feel, this is obviously just my opinion. I mean, I get the whole people like to collect diamond paintings as well as do them. Like, it's two separate hobbies. Absolutely get that. It's the same with colouring. Like, I've got loads of colouring books. I haven't coloured them all yet. And, you know, I consider that part of my collection. I will get to it one day. But in the meantime, I'm happy to have something just sitting there unworked on. But, you know, not everybody likes that. Some people get stressed out. I know some people, like, have mentioned that, oh, come on. That even, like, doing something like 26 or 26, like, the idea of having 26 kits as whips through the year, some people are kitting them all up at once. Like, they've sat down and they've just gone, right, let's just kit up, kit up, kit up, kit up. And then they've got, like, 26 kits all sitting there waiting. That doesn't work so well for me. One, because of the space. 211. I don't think I have room to have 26 kits kitted up. Two, I don't have the storage for 26 kits. And I'm not, you know, I bought that new storage pack because I could kit up 3 paintings. But my hope is to not buy it anymore, because, you know, once this event is over, what am I going to do with all that storage? So ideally, I would like to, empty pot. I would like to, you know, not have everything kitted up at one. Well, what am I trying to say? Ideally, I want to be able to finish a project or two so I can get the storage back, and then I can kit up, like, the next stage of this challenge, which is why I have that deadline for, like, the 6 months in review. Like, I plan to have, like, plan 3. I'm leaning towards getting 4 paintings kitted up now for that challenge. And then in total, that would put me up to 15 or 16, which is over halfway there. But and then I've got 6 months to do the rest. 3756. 3756. Come on. So there's that. But, you know, some people are stressed at the thought of, like, having that many kitted up. It doesn't stress me out. I don't have the space for it, or the inclination to spend the money on the storage. But it wouldn't stress me if I did. But I know some people, you know, they're one whippers, and, you know, and sometimes being one whippers, it means they only buy, like, their next diamond painting when they're ready for it. So they might not even know what they're going to kit up next, because, you know, they've not thought that far ahead, because they haven't got a kit waiting for them, which I know is causing a few problems on Diamond Art Club at the moment, because they do have a bit of a situation, we'll just say that, situation with their stock, and it's out of their control. It's customs. They've got loads of shipments all stuck in customs, which means they've got nothing to sell. And then when something does come into stock, because people haven't been able to buy something, I heard them say that every time they have a restock now, it's like Black Friday. So, like, everybody is just so desperate to buy a painting. I mean, I could make a comment about how it's kind of a self-inflicted, you know, they're asking for understanding, which is fair enough. But I do feel there's an element of self-inflicted problem there. The custom thing is absolutely out of their control. But they do have a very sort of 3, 7, 5, 6. They have the FOMO thing going on, don't they, with their products, like limited editions, and things go out of stock. There's not enough stock, so people panic buy because they think they might get archived before they have a chance to rebuy it. So they all dash to get it on the first one, and then of course you've kind of inflicted that habit on people to like always, as soon as something comes in stock, you've got to buy it, because you might not be able to buy it in future. So I am sympathetic, but at the same time, 3743, perhaps controversially, I think maybe like that maybe if they didn't have so much FOMO till now, then maybe people wouldn't be going so bonkers about every time something comes into stock at the moment. Like that, the panic buying. Like that panic buying, people don't just panic buy for no reason. Like it's become habitual. So it's like instilled in them. Yeah, so that I'll stop now, because like otherwise all the Diamond Art Club fans will come for me. It's like with their pitchforks and their stabby tweezers, and I'll be like, no, leave me alone. Just my opinion. That's what I think, because I'm old and jaded, and I feel like that's partly their own fault. There, I said it right. 3743. Make a label. 3743. And we'll put that in the pot. See, this is what happens when I don't have a list. I start going into like the thoughts, the unfiltered thoughts. They're the thoughts that get me into trouble. Right, it's 3743. Get that in there. Go. Pot in the thing. Right. What we got next? 368. I'll have to think of something. What's going on in the world that isn't controversial, which in itself is its own challenge, isn't it? There's a lot going on in the world at the moment. But we'll just try and find something innocent and fun. There must be something. Do you know what? That's quite a depressing thought, isn't it? It's like I'm having trouble thinking of anything fun that's going on, apart from the event. But like in the real world, I'm finding it hard. Oh, this only fits in one pot. Yay! In the real world, I can't even think of any good news. It's just like, oh my God, so depressing. Like apparently in the UK, we've come out in sympathy with the US, and like we're having our own political turmoil. It's just like, oh my God, can I just turn on the TV and have like something fun? Right, 597. 597. Put that in there. Get rid of that rubbish one before I get confused. Get in there. Like even the Eurovision Song Contest. I don't know if you get that in the States, but we have the Eurovision Song Contest, which bizarrely is not all Europe, and which I have yet to figure out. Like we have Australia in it, 597. You know, that well-known European country of Australia. Though at least I can get it a little bit, because it used to be a Commonwealth country, but it's just like it's a stretch. It is a stretch. I do not know how Australia managed to get in the door of the Eurovision Song Contest. And then of course Israel are in it, so that's like its own controversy. And there was like loads of people boycotting it this year. It's just like, oh my God. Like even the song contest, a little innocent song contest, it just turns into a freaking, oh well. Don't start me off. But it generally the Eurovision Song Contest is considered like just meant to be a bit of light-hearted fun. Not it's like the Olympics of music. Like it's not meant to be political, and it's not meant to, it's just meant to be like we're all friends. Let's all be a bit hippie and not think about it, but not think about it for 5 minutes. But apparently that is gone now as well. 816, and it's all rigged as well. I hate to say it, but it is all rigged. Oh, there's still a drill in there. Oh well, we'll get that afterwards. Put that there with that other loose one. It's well known to be rigged, so governments get involved to like persuade, like getting them to, because there's a judge vote where it's like a panel for each country, and then there's like the public vote, and it's just like everybody votes for it. Not everybody, but a lot of countries will vote for each other. like in exchange, because when they vote, obviously they don't vote for themselves because they're not allowed to. So they vote. They make like win trade like their votes. It's just like, oh, why isn't it even a competition anymore? 3803. 3803. It's just make it like a little just. I don't know. No. Into the tray. That's why we don't put it in the jar, because we always spill the jar. Put it in the tray. Little ankle biters are coming out of school, so if you hear any screaming, it's now, because they're all very excited. For good reason, to be fair. They're out of school. They're going home for the day. Though they do have a lot of after school clubs going on there as well. Oh, where is it? 3803. There you go. There's one stuck to the tumble dry sheet. So, and it's nearly summer. Nearly. This weekend it will be. Right. 818. How is there so many colours with this? I don't understand. There was only, what did I say it was? 57 colours. Like, you think one a minute. I could do one a minute, but apparently I can't do one a minute. But yeah, one a minute. Well, how is that even possible? Right, 818. Pat. Into the tray. 818. Oh, I thought I'd already done that. It was 819. It was nearly I thought it was the lollipop. 818. It's the spade. At least that one's not controversial. It's just like somebody come along. It's not a spade. Right, get in. See, this is what slows me down. This little nozzle. I don't usually have trouble with the nozzle, but apparently today we have a nozzle problem. Right. 3823. 3823. 3823. Oh, it's a heart. Look, there's still. Why didn't you tell me? Still two stuck to the tumble dry sheet. And you didn't. What's the point of you? Why are you here if you're not even telling me when I'm doing it wrong? Right. 3823. Throw away that old packet. I mean, I make things hard for myself. I'll cut the corner off there. The hole is tiny. Just like, maybe if I cut a big hole, they'd come out easier. But that would be far too sensible. We don't do sensible around here. In you go. Oh, come on. There we go. It's just every time, these two drills. Stop it. Rude. Let me just in case it's a bit staticky and then what's happening is it's all being pushed through by the weight of the other drills, but then when there's only two left, like the static is catching them, maybe. It's a bit of a long shot, but we'll give it a go. Right, throw that away. What have we got? We're nearly there. 3041. What did that go? Oh, put that to the side. It's a yellow one. I'll see it all on the video. I'll put them drills to one side. Like I say, I do cross-stitch conversions. Just like every drill is precious. And sometimes I don't care. I'm just like, just throw it away. But as I've got it on camera, I can just, I'm not going to sit down and try and figure out which colour is which number. But I can just look at that and it'll take me a minute to do all three. 3041. 3041. 3041. There we go. Why? Oh, it worked. Look, nothing got stuck. Maybe it was a bit static. Maybe I did actually figure it out. 3041. Right. I've done this. This is one of the fat ones. 3836. 3836E. I just have to make sure. I'm checking the pot first now, just in case, because they come in chains, and if it was split across two chains, then I might already have a pot for one of the big ones. So I am just double checking these. Oh, I said it was getting a bit dark, and I thought it was going to rain. The sun's out now. It's very windy. Very windy. I was saying the other day well, that must have been my 26 to 26 video, maybe. Oh no, it might have been my colouring book. I'm doing my colouring book stash collection. And I mentioned there, it was like, I think that's where I mentioned it. Like, we're in May at the moment, but we're having the weirdest sort of April weather. We're getting so weird. I don't know what happened with April. We didn't have the April showers thing. But the other day, it was like rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun, hail, rain, sun, hail, sun, hail. So we had like 4 hail showers during the day. Then some rain. And it was just like all in one, like, sort of afternoon. No, let's not put that away until I've written the label. What's that? Bit of plastic. Right, 3836. And it's a little bit like that again. It's very windy, so it's like I don't know what's happening. Don't know what's going on. It's like, what do I wear to go out? Because, like, am I going to get wet or am I going to be, like, boiling? Because when the sun comes out, it's really quite pleasant. But when it's hailing, obviously, not so much. You know, I don't drive anywhere. I do have a licence. But, like, when you live in London, there's so much public transport. So, right, no, let's just put that in there. That I don't bother. I either take public transport or, oh, that's a very noisy motorbike, sorry about that. Or, like, I walk around. Right, that's dirty, get rid of that. So, yeah. It does mean that if the weather changes, I can get caught. Can get caught. It's like I'm a little drowned rat if I get it wrong. Right, 800. I did not check that I've not done that. I don't think I've done that. 800. No. All right, what's this one? See, that one makes it. It's either upside down T or Tetris. Do you ever play Tetris with the blocks? That was one of the Tetris symbols. so it could be either. Sometimes I don't even know myself. Oh, there's static in this. Sometimes I don't even know myself what I want to call the symbol. Like, it depends what I feel like that day. Of course, if I'm working on the canvas upside down, then it definitely would be T. And there's still more in there. Got them all? Right, jumpy. So we'll take these, give them a little pat. Well, that's quite satisfying. It's almost like doing baking. And you know, you press down some pastry or something like that. Just pressed all my sort of tactile buttons, that did. I don't know why. Right, let's get this in the pot. I think I'm going to need 2 pots for this as well, aren't I? Look, there's loads. Yeah. Right. Ah, drop the sticker sheet. Somehow. Right, I've got to do it this way. I don't know why. I feel obliged. Right, 800. No. I need to put the drills in first before I put it to one side. Because I'm smart. Go. I was thinking about doing, maybe you can let me know what you think about this. I was thinking about doing an ASMR video. Just that tapping thing and the shaking of the drills made me think about it. But I saw, I mean, obviously, you never know what's going on with videos on YouTube, like, and what it pushes. I saw a video on my feed for a ASMR video, like a long form video. I think it was probably a good hour long, maybe less, maybe 40 minutes, something like that. And yeah, it was just ASMR, and it had millions of views. I kid you not. Or maybe they had millions of subscribers. There was millions involved somewhere. And I was like, holy moly. Like, sometimes I don't think, because, you know, I'm not that into the ASMR thing. But I'm not against it. If somebody wanted, I was thinking, because, you know, sometimes I diamond paint or whatever, and I do a whip and chat. Sometimes I don't feel like talking. So currently, if I don't feel like talking, I don't make a video. I don't make a video. 9:28. And that would be a good way to, you know, if I'm not feeling very sociable, because I am a bit, I know this sounds bizarre, but I'm a little bit of an introvert in many ways. And, you know, that sounds funny saying that because I've got a YouTube channel. And I don't mind talking to people and whatever, but like on my terms, and quite often my terms are like I would be happy just, you know, I'd not talk to anybody. I just stay in my house. I've made jokes before about, you know, when I'm old and I'm about to kick the bucket, assuming it depends. But hopefully it was pointed out the last time I said this that I would be like this person, you know, when someone goes, I haven't seen him for 2 years. I thought they was quiet, and I'm sitting there like clutching like my diamond painting pen, and I just huddled up on my chair, just a skeleton. And somebody did point out before that I did hope that my other half he would notice, which is like, oh yeah, no, hopefully, but you know, he's older than me. He might kick the bucket before me, or maybe he'd go down the pub. He's like, he'd notice where's my supper? I mean, he would definitely notice. But yeah, I do feel like if it was just me at that point in my life, then yeah, I would be that hermit. I talk to people, but I don't have to talk to people, if that makes sense. So some days I just don't feel like it. Oh no, my 2 drills are getting stuck again. I could make an ASMR video, except, you know, 5 people would watch it and not millions. But I can dream. I don't really chase the YouTube stats. But every now and again, I think, what if YouTube actually decided to push my videos? Imagine that world. Let's get rid of that empty bag. And we are on 799. Get that pop out. Yes, 799. Pat, pat, pat. Look, I know it's taking me longer, but I'm just enjoying the pat, pat. Make a little, yeah, pat, pat. It's press my buttons. Right. I need to not get distracted. I get too distracted too easily. There's one in there. I'm actually feeling quite peckish. I don't know why. I did have lunch. It's 3:20 now. But apparently I did not have enough lunch. 799 because I'm feeling peckish. I've got these. I only bought them yesterday. Back on the same day as Parrot Man. But I went into the store and they had these new things in their bakery. And there was like little there's like little, they was done as little loaves, cake loaves, the cakes. But there was lemon sort of what do you call them? You know, the drizzle, that's it. I was going to say, you know, like when they drizzle it across the top. Oh, that'll be it. So like little lemon drizzle cakes. And so I picked them up. So I might treat myself to one of them. I haven't tried them yet. They was new, so I've never tried them before. From there, I like it. That could be a win from my local store. Right, 722. And if they are, I will be buying more. Though I should really do some baking. I've not done any baking since Christmas, I think it is. So I think I need to get back in the habit. Perhaps once I've got this particular challenge out of the way, perhaps I should make myself look. There's hardly any there. 722. Perhaps once I get this challenge out of the way, I'll make myself a little baking checklist, because apparently that does press my buttons, and I'll do some baking. Not that it's a baking channel. You'll see that. Maybe I'll just eat it, but maybe I'll show it in my Discord. Take a picture of it at least. Make my own lemon drizzle. I made an orange drizzle cake once. So good. Why have I never made that again? Actually, I do know why. It's a bit, you know, it's a bit of a faff. It's the same reason why I love making carrot cake. But if you made a carrot cake, you know, there's a bit of faffing around, like, because you have to grate all the carrots, and it's just like, it feels so boring. It's just like, so boring. I just like, I don't want to grate carrots. Get in there. Come on, no, get out there, I mean. Not get in there, get out. Go. That one become principal. I could have left that, but I didn't, because it was principal. Right, 931, 931, 931. Where are you? There. J. Oh, that lid was a bit stiff. I've noticed some of these lids are a bit stiff. It's funny, isn't it? When you've got, because like I say, I got this same set in the black case, which I've had for quite a while now. So it means I've been like opening and closing all the pots quite a lot. And because this is brand new, like, I'm reminded, that's still got a drill in there. I'm like, they're all quite stiff, and you're reminded like how much just screwing and unscrewing something constantly, it just like makes it smooth. Right, what have we got here? We've got lots of little amounts now. This is 3834. 3834. Come on. Oh no, what do you call this one? I have no name for this one. It's just the corner. That's the closest it gets. It's like a curved corner. I don't know. I dropped a drill there. Right. Need to make a universal naming system for some of these symbols. Right. 3834. Pat pat. Into the tray. I probably could, for that small amount, I could probably go straight into the pot, couldn't I? Let's do that. Let's try that next time. What can go wrong? She says, knowing exactly what can go wrong. Right. What we got here? This is 3810. 3810. And this is a sort of dash. But it's not a dash. A dash would be like that way, wouldn't it? I don't know what. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's not like I'm talking to anybody about the symbols. It's like if I'm having a conversation. I kitted up this. Yeah, it was an upside down T. And like nobody, it's always a conversation that's in your own head, isn't it? When you're thinking about what a symbol is called. Right, I'm going to try it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm scared. See, this is why I'm so cack-handed at it. There we go. I don't know what you're making all the fuss about. Obviously, it was easy. Except I did do it more slowly, so I'm not sure if it saved me any time. What's this? This is 839. Not many of them. 839. Ah, so this one, TV aerial. Like the old-fashioned, do you remember them? I mean, you might not. It depends how old you are. Like back in the days before, you know, cable TV and all that sort of stuff. Like you had, oh my God, if you do remember. First of all, let me know. But God, this makes me feel old. But it was like, somehow, it was the same with the radio. Like, it would all be fine one day. You'd have it in the perfect position for your signal. And then just randomly, it was just like, no, you had to go and adjust the aerial because the signal was like white noise and fuzzy. It's just like, what happened? Why did the thing that worked yesterday or even earlier, why does that suddenly not work? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Right, 350. Where is that? See, that's the bow tie. See, we couldn't have the other one. That's why the other one's the egg timer. Egg timer, bow tie. And I won't have it any other way. Right. Yeah, not many. We're on the little ones. I'm looking forward to this. I do like me some confetti. Again, I've cut the smallest hole. Why do I do this to myself? Apart from being an idiot. Right, get out. But yeah, I do love me some confetti, so I am really looking forward to this one. because Diamond Art Club, they have quite a clean sort of rendering style. So a lot of their paintings, like, unless you're getting something really detailed, a lot of their paintings are quite, you know, there's not so much confetti. Whereas this, just by our nature, remember again, that this is what it is. I was thinking about as well adding in, because apparently I'm not enough of a masochist with all this kitting up. I was thinking about, I bought some fairy dust, not fairy dust. Fairy dust is Diamond Art Club's. What do they call them? Sugar dust. I bought some sugar dust drills from Forever Young the other day. You might have seen the unboxing. It's like a big set of about, I think it was 24. And I might have a look in there and see if there are any more fairy dusts, because I think if the fairy dust and the ABs are like, I think they're in the wings. In the wings, maybe. I know there was greens. There's a peachy, so maybe some of this background, or maybe in her hair. But it'd be nice if I got some blue. I could put some blue fairy dust in her dress. I think that would be nice. Right, flying off at tangent again. I'm sure I was saying something about that before. I don't know why I was talking about it. Oh, the confetti, that was it. I do know what I was talking about. But yes, it's going to be so good. Can't wait. Maybe I will do some today. I've got time. It's 3:30 now. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. 3:30. I could, once this is done, I could. What was this? Come back, you idiot. Right, there's one. Well, first of all, there's a drill still in there. Let's get that out first. 3747. 3747. This is. See, I called the other one like the corner, but that's also a corner. Corner dot. It's like a floor plan, isn't it? But yeah, I could do some after I finish filming. I mean, I'm supposed to edit this, but I could just diamond paint instead. I don't know how big to make the sections though. It depends on the painting. Like some sections I will do like the Diamond Art Club size section, you know, with the perforated cover. Sometimes I'll do like big cover sheets and do more than one, and sometimes, which I probably will do for this, it's like confetti ones. I do like smaller sections. It depends on my mood, because sometimes with confetti, sometimes it actually pays to do a really big section, because obviously if you've got a big section, like your random few drills in the small section, you do a big section, then you've got like random drills, and then there's more random drills, so like the colour is out. While you've got the colour out, you get more done with it. But it can be awfully because it's so slow to do a lot of confetti, it can be quite a bit fickle. Oh, no, not fickle, that's not the word. What am I looking for? Shallow minded, in the sense that I need the little sort of carrots on a stick. So if I get bogged down on a really, really slow section, then what's this, 815, then sometimes I put it away and don't pull it back out, just because I felt it's taken me too long. Whereas if, you know, oh, I've dropped it out the back. If I've got a smaller section, then obviously I finish the section, and then that feels good. I get my little, like, it feels like I've progressed. So it depends. It's a balancing act. Some of it depends on my mood on the day, and whether I'm feeling adventurous or not. I am feeling quite adventurous though at the moment, so maybe I will do a big section. Right. Oh, not much 310. I'm okay with that. Though I don't hate 310. A lot of people I know hate 310. I hate whenever there's a lot of any colour, to be honest, because it's just doing the same thing over and over. Though admittedly the 310s can be a little bit more trashy. Same with the 939s. But aside from that, I wouldn't care. I don't mind. 310. But for those who do care and are looking for paintings without much 310, Ainefel's your girl. Ah, look. How did that all fall out? Must have had a bit of a... Look, it actually fell out and into the tray. Right, hang on. Did I get them all? Nothing stuck on me. Right, I should about more haste, less speed. I'm not sure that pouring them straight into the pot is saving me time, even with the small amounts. It's taking me so long though. I don't understand how it's taking me so long. I'm looking at the timestamp on the video, and I have like taking little pauses, like when I dropped things on the floor and there was a siren that went past. So I thought, oh, I'll just let that go past. I do live on the through route, so I thought, yeah, I'll be my responsible adult. It was in a natural pause, so I just extended the pause. But at this rate, my camera will overheat. It's good job I'm doing it on the cool day. If I did it on Friday when it was 26 degrees or whatever it's going to be, the camera would be overheating. I hate when it does that. You know, well, because I film on my phone, so you know you get that smell of when something's overheating. An electronic device is overheating, and you're like, oh no, maybe I'll just pause it for a minute and give it a few minutes to cool down. Right, 333. Oops. Tumble drying sheet. Corner off. Pour in the drills. Get in there. Look at them all. Yeah. Right, where's 333? What have we got? What's that symbol? Oh, that's 8. It's a bit of an anticlimax. Nothing exciting there. Just number 8. Unless you want to be controversial, you could say it's just like, I don't know, goggles. Get that in there. Nice purple. I like 333. Second to 550, which is my Cadbury's purple. But it's very similar. Right. Tumble dryer sheet. Right, throw away the rubbish. Do the tumble dryer sheet. Oh, look there. 333. Where are you? Get in there. Boop. 841. Or 841, depending. Some people, it's funny hearing that. Like, I know, I think it's, I can't remember who it is. There's somebody, I always say 3865, but there's somebody that says 3865, and I'm like, I don't think, oh, I'm wrong for saying it that way, or they're wrong. It always sort of stands out to me though. It's just like that. I don't know if I'm the one that's saying it different to everybody else, or whether they are, or whether just like it's an equal split. And there's loads of people that say 841. I'm saying 841 because of that. Make sure I get out the right pot, otherwise I end up putting 3865. Right, 841. But yeah, whether I'm the only one that says 3865, or whether somebody, or you know, everybody says 3865, or maybe somebody says 3865. I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? Just how our brains process. It's like the same information, but we all process it differently. Sometimes I think about stuff like that. It's weird. I think about things that actually don't matter, but I still think about it. Right, 825. 825, 825, 825. N. Well, I'm still going to put it in the tray. Just because I have less accidents. And I just want to be done now. I thought this would be, I always do this. I'm always like, it'll just take an hour. It's only 50 colours. 50 colours, 57 colours. And that's the thing, I always think like, oh yeah, colour a minute. I never allow for the fact that I'm going to wibble. You'd think I'd know by now. But I also, I get so distracted. And then I spill things. And then, So it always takes me longer. 3782. 3782 is, where is that? 37. I'm being blind. Oh, there we are. I was being blind. Semi-blind. And like I say, I've got this camera right in front of my nose. It just gets in the way. That's probably what slows me down as well. Because like I'm always like trying to dodge around it. I don't really know how to get around that though. I can put it higher and I can do it so I don't have to dodge. But I've done that once, and like I tossed the video because I kept sticking my head in it so many times, and it's not like a really fun glamorous look. It's just like this hair and just like mascara. It's just like half the screen is like just like back of my head. It's just like, oh my god. What are you going to do? 796. 796. Where is 796? 79. 6. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. That is a club. So let's think of an emoji. Think of an emoji as I am just about done. So if you are still here, I'm not going to do it. Actually, no, let's not do an emoji. I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to find a symbol and I'm going to ask, what would you call, there must be something. Right. Do you have a name for this? What would you call this symbol? What would you call this symbol in your head? Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate a thumbs up on the way out the door. Hope you all have a great day and I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.